In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, Your Excellencies, respectable guests, ladies and gentlemen, I have the pleasure to welcome you here in Qatar, wishing you all a pleasant stay and success for your second forum. No doubt that the wide participation that this forum enjoys reflects the great attention that its issues get regionally and internationally, and the importance of the role played by the Fifth Forum held in Doha in 2009.
طلع به اللقاء الأول لمنتدى قطر القانون في الدوحة في 2009.
Ladies and gentlemen, honorable attendants, your forum is held today under extremely sensitive circumstances, especially with regard to our Arab region, which is experiencing a strong popular aspiration for change and reform under super constitutional basis that outline and human rights and obligations. The forum is also held against the backdrop of the specter of instability which is still honestly hovering over the international financial situation and threatening investment and economic development. In spite of the fact that the international economic recession was officially declared to have come to an end in mid-2009, the crisis is still casting its shadow on the international economy and is expected to do so in the international economy and expected to do so in 2012 and maybe in 2013 too. The experiences learned from the international financial crisis and the new variables witnessed by the world have proved that solving economic problems and the crises requires seeking help from the legal know-how in order to further consultations, dialogue, and formulation of viable solutions. The state of Qatar strongly believes that the role of law and the effective legal setting are essential to upgrade the position of economic constitutions, international financial markets, and international organizational bodies of these markets. It also thinks it is necessary to adopt alternative approaches for settling conflicts, especially within the framework of international arbitration and mediation. We are confident that holding such a forum in the state of Qatar would no doubt contribute effectively in enriching the legal setting, as law has become an indispensable tool for progress and development as well as communication with further nations of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished audience, the topics on your agenda are of high importance in the current circumstances, most notably the role of law, economic, political, and social development, as well as the role of international tribunals, tribunals, and freedom of communication in times of change. The consolidation of the principle of the rule of law at the national level is not enough unless it is adopted at the international level, as no state can live on its own in isolation from other countries. Thus, international relations have to be organized in a way that preserves rights. The state of Qatar is heading with steady and firm steps in the field of strengthening the state of institutions and law. The process that His Highness Sheikh Hamad bin Al Thani, the Emir, may Allah protect him, had laid down its foundation, and who always seeks to put the state of Qatar on the ranks of countries governed by the rule of law. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished audience, the state of Qatar confirms through this platform the need to support the development witnessed by the countries of the region in order to respect the will of the people and achieve empowerment of democracy, upholding sovereignty of law. That requires from the international community to combine efforts to provide political, economic, and legal support, in addition to the provision of information and media support to achieve aspirations of the people, to help realize stability, security, international peace, and end regional conflicts through free political will. Before concluding my speech, I hope that the distinguished participants would not lose sight of the tragic reality of the situation faced by Palestinian people who are subjected to flagrant violations of the international legitimacy and the human rights. I think we do not need to formulate new provisions of international legality, but we rather need to develop mechanisms to activate charters, treaties, and institutions it produced in order to stop the daily crimes that violate the rights of the Palestinian people. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to thank those who organized this forum for the great effort they exerted and their good preparation for the forum. And I assure you that the State of Qatar will remain always committed to the rule of law and support its enforcement. May Allah help us and you and guide us to achieve welfare and success. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace and mercy from Allah be upon you.